Your boy's back. What is up? Trailer Scrub Guy here, coming at you with a movie review. We're doing a little different. But I'm doing these, randomly. There's not really a set schedule. Anytime I do a trailer scrub and then see the movie, I'll do one. And then if I just see like a movie I really like or really don't like, this Nope movie was the 24th movie this year that I've seen. So I go to the movies a lot, so you'll see these randomly sprinkled through. Like I said, if I do a scrub on a movie, then I will also do a review as well, just to see how it goes. But yeah, let's get into it. This is a movie review. There's going to be spoilers. You should probably not watch it if you care about spoilers, or if you haven't seen it and care about spoilers. Otherwise, sit back, enjoy the ride, and let me know what you think at the end. Did a short movie review, just like a quick, I think it was like a minute long review right as I was walking out. Walking out of Nope. Quick short review. I feel like this is going to be the title of very many headlines, but it's a nope from me. Maybe a 3 out of 5. Was lacking that Jordan Peele it. I don't know what it is. I have no desire to rant and rave about it. I have no desire to see it again. If it was on TV, probably wouldn't watch it. It's a good wait for streaming movie, I feel like. Cinematography was amazing. Screening was in IMAX, so that may have something to do with it. But the camera work, everything was top notch. I do give 5 out of 5 for that. But overall, I wasn't impressed. I feel like you could throw a stick in Hollywood and get 20 directors that could make that. And that's not what I came for. So yeah, I didn't really care for it. I'll break it down here in a few, but overall, it wasn't great. I watched it Tuesday, and reviews started running in Thursday, Friday. So I was right. It's getting a lot of nope, but there are also some, people that absolutely loved it. So I in no way, shape, or form am claiming to be an expert. I am no way, shape, or form claiming to be correct. These are all matters of opinions. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Let me know why you disagree, and we'll have a conversation about it. But if you agree, also let me know in the comments, and we'll see who agrees and who disagrees. But yeah, let's jump into it. So I'm gonna do these on a scale like 1 to 5, just for simplicity. I'll break it down overall, camera work or like cinematography in general, how I thought the script was, and then just the acting in general. So overall, like I said, I wasn't too great. We'll get overall ratings at the end. But like I said in the short, it was lacking that Jordan Peele it. Like I said, I feel like you could have thrown any director's name on it just about, and it'd be like, oh yeah, I believe they did that. Oh yeah, I believe they wrote that. I believe, yeah. I don't know, it wasn't very Jordan Peele-esque. I feel like he tried to be M. Night Shyamalan, with like a twist ending or something like that, and I didn't get it. Maybe I just missed it. Most of the reviews I've seen missed it as well, so I don't feel like I'm in the minority there. But cinematography, top notch. I did see it on IMAX. I was going to see it in Dolby just to see if it made a difference, because it was shot in IMAX cameras. So I was going to see if it made a difference. Didn't care to see it again to know. If you are going to see it in theaters, this is solely going to be based off of IMAX. So if you see it in something different, let me know if it's different. The script was lackluster. Realistically, like I said, writing wise, I don't feel like it was Jordan Peele-esque. but I mean, it is what it is. The acting, on the other hand, they did the best with what they had. I feel like they put their heart and soul into it. I have four siblings. I could definitely feel the like sibling chemistry. I'm always careful using sibling chemistry, not chemistry, between Keke and Daniel, Emerald and OJ. Um, they there was one specific scene where it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, they're in this together, so that was nice. But yeah, let's break down this. Let's break this down. All right, camera work, cinematography, whatever you want to call it. 5 popcorns out of 5, easy. 5 out of 5. No, there was never a moment where I was like, ooh, that was a bad shot, or that could have been done a little different. I mean, everything from the opening scene with it tied in to the movie later to the terrible ending, in my opinion. Everything was chef's kiss. Perfect. Like I said, I seen it in IMAX, so that could be why it was so amazing. The screening was in IMAX because it was shot in IMAX, so they wanted to give it the best chance, so to speak, I guess. But there was drone cameras that, I mean, were just fluid right into either like a crane shot or even just like a swoop around and then just a still shot as OJ's like riding in. I mean, amazing. They somehow found a way to, I mean, transport you into that scene where you're sitting there in the theater and you're like, oh, I'm not in this AMC. I am inside Haywood Farms. Like, oh wow. I mean, like I said, 5 out of 5. Chef's kiss. So, 5 out of 5. Moving on to the script. I didn't like it. I didn't. It was all over the place. I feel like, and not in like a good way. A lot of the things I've seen is it's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind esque, and it like pays tribute to Steven Spielberg and things like that. And it's like I can see that. And to be completely frank, I wasn't a fan of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, so maybe that's where this disconnect is, and maybe that's why I didn't care for this movie. But I feel like Jordan Peele could do a good Alien movie. I mean, maybe this was his best attempt, and he can't, in my opinion. But there are people who like it, so who knows? Um, I I will say the good thing about the script is I feel like it was very realistic, as far as how people would react. You have who, Keke and OJ, whose dad died in the very beginning. But their first thing, or OJ's first thing, is okay, we have to move past it. We have to figure out what we're going to do with this farm, blah, 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 blah. And Keke's like, or we can figure out what did it and make some money off of it, which I feel like is very realistic. And Ricky's Steven Yeun, his character experienced it as well, and he owned a like fair ground thing. He decided we're gonna turn this into an exhibit, and he figured out when it was gonna happen, and he sold tickets to it. And yeah, I feel like as a business person, that would absolutely be how they would respond. So it was very realistic in how they did it. I did like that. Um, what I didn't like, there's a lot longer list. I didn't care for the ending. I don't mind movies that leave it open to interpretation. That's not a problem in my opinion. Like, absolutely let your audience do the work. But there's a difference in, okay, we're going down this path, we're going down this path. All right, now we're here at the ending, and it can go one of two ways, equally, which have been built up throughout the entire thing. Are we going this way or are we going that way? And I feel like they built this like this, and they're like, oh yeah, here, we can go one of two ways. Which way do you want to go? But by the way, this way, we never really even considered it. Like, it's only been this. So it was more like and I don't like movies like that. Like, if you're gonna give me a way to interpret it, give me a way to interpret it. Give me two plausible lines that could possibly happen, not this could possibly happen because of something we said one time in the movie. It wasn't a great ending. And what really irritated me is I don't like shock marketing, or in my opinion just lie marketing. There's a few instances in like TV shows and other movies where they put out deliberate, I don't even want to call it misinformation because it's marketing, but they put out terrible takes, so to speak. And they did that with this movie. They put out like, oh man, we've read all the fan theories and nobody's figured it out. Like, oh man, this movie's gonna be so weird. You're not gonna figure it out until the end. Like, so many people have watched these trailers, nobody's figured it out. They told you what it was in the trailer. It's fucking aliens. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't care what they try to interpret. It's aliens. It's an alien movie. Congratulations, you figured it out. Every single person that watched more than the 30-second trailer figured it out. That's it. There's nothing to figure out, and which is also what I don't like. I'm the person that watches Fast and Furious movies. I will turn my brain off for 2 hours and watch a car go into space. I don't care. But don't tell me, hey, oh man, better get ready. Can't figure this out. This is going to be so hard to figure out. Nobody's figured this out. And then it's literally explained in the trailer. Get out of here with that. So yeah, overall, I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 popcorns. I didn't like it. The script, like I said, it was believable to how the characters would react in the situation, but that's about it. Moving on to acting. Acting was very good. I will never fault an actor for a terrible script. You can act your shit off in a script written by a monkey, and you can be an amazing actor and an amazing actress and just sell that. And they did that in this. There was a few scenes where it was like you could tell either they didn't believe it or like it just wasn't very flowy. So I mean, it was clunky, like the scene itself. Which, I mean, like I said, I'm not blaming the actors for that, unless it was just an improv that they just destroyed and they decided to keep in the final cut. But like I said at the top, the chemistry, the sibling chemistry between Keke and Daniel was, I mean, reminiscent to my 4 siblings. They picked on each other. There was a scene that cracked in a full theater, and I was probably one of 3 or 4 people that laughed. There was a scene where OJ says, or where Keke, Emerald, says, so what are we going to do tonight? And OJ goes, well, I have this, and this. And she goes, nope, I'm out. And I'm like, that is top tier comedy for siblings. If you have siblings, you know that feeling. So that was top tier. Like I said, the chemistry between them as siblings was highly recognizable. Even the fry guy, as I put him, his name was Angel. Even he I could see him being a electronics installation salesman, whatever you want to call it, that just sort of gets roped into this because he believes in aliens. I could see that. Like, he was very believable in his acting. Stephen Ian, Ricky, was very believable. I don't have a problem with that casting at all. Michael, I don't know his last name, but Antlers, the director in the movie, was also very believable as a director. He was very much an eccentric director, where like he wanted to get those impossible shots, and I mean he played that very well. Like I said, there was some few scenes where they were like, maybe, yeah, I guess. I could see them choosing that emotion or choosing that facial expression there, but it was like, would it really? Like, there was a few things where they just didn't fit the scene. But other than that, I mean, acting was great. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. So yeah, we have 5 out of 5 camera work. We have 2 out of 5 script. We have 4 out of 5 acting. Overall, I give it a 3.5 popcorns out of 5. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just middle of the road. which I guess 3.5 is like 70% or something like that. So I mean, it's a little over, but the acting and the camera work, I mean, it saved that script. It saved just the overall premise of the movie. I feel like if you threw 5 different main characters in there, you'd have a completely different movie. Like, casting was great. I feel like script wise they tried to get too cute. That's I think that's what it boils down to. They tried to go for the shock and the awe, and there was no shock, there was no awe. It was just flat out. Here's what it is. But it's my opinion. So yeah, official trailer scrub guy review. 3.5 popcorns out of 5. And like I said, let me know in the comments. Do you think I was right? What did you like about it? What did you dislike about it? Did you like the same things? Just let me know. If you haven't seen it, obviously this is very spoiler heavy, so oops. I gave you a warning at the top, and you still watched it, so either you don't care about spoilers or you don't plan on watching it. But if you have watched it, let me know what you think about it. So yeah, that's the review. I still haven't figured out a way to sign off these, so I'm just sitting here talking while these end cards are playing. So yeah, other than that, let's get into it.